Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. What's poppin'? What's crackin' lackin'? What's going on? Please hit that like button, comment, subscribe, share the videos. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep squad is in the building, baby. We're going to the top, to the top, to the top, baby. We're going to bring others with us. Let's get started. Black Ink Crew Season 7, Episode 18. It is cracking, but it seems like the next episode is what it's going to be about it, man. They're going to go in Young Bay and Miss Kitty and C's. And then you got Donna, and you will have Alex going in. It's going to be cracking lacking. So we see that Teddy is done and two through with Tati, and he did not even try to sleep with Crystal. And Crystal feel like, they're treating her like a scallywag. They're treating her bad because of her looks, and she's been discriminated against because of her looks. And she accused, Tati of sleeping her way to the top. We done heard that before by Jada and Sky that had said that about Tati. So, Miss Kitty and Young Bay, that's going to be crazy. So let's get it popping. Let's get it cracking, lacking. So let's start off with C's. Basically, he's still moping. He's still running around the place like he don't feel good. And then you have Ted. Ted is feeling a certain type of way. He done broke up with his girlfriend. He's tired of being accused. He is tired of Tati not having his bag. I was like, okay, but she told you right about Alex. The other shit, hey, what's up? It is what it is. You want to don't mix business with pleasure. Don't shit where you sleep at, baby. But C's is ready to get his gamble on. He's ready to start gambling and having some fun. And basically Teddy is letting C's know that shit is bad. Tati done came in my room, woke me up, fighting with me, accusing me of sleeping with Crystal and all the other stuff. I told her it was over. I'm done with her. C's was like, you know what? Sounds like drama. And he's like, that's why I have not got into a relationship after, surviving Duchess. So he's like, you get over it, Ted. And Ted was like, no, I won't. So we know Ted is going to leave the casino quick, fast, in a hurry. Let me tell you, I said in my last video, Foxwoods, you can definitely win at Foxwoods. They definitely be paying out, for real, for real. So we have that situation. And then we got Walt. Walt wants to try to, flip the money that he got. He wants to fix it. He flipped his $336 to about 2 stacks now. And we'll see what happens with that situation. I was just like, hey, Walt. Walt is doing good. Walt wants to gamble. He's ready to play. He's ready to make some more money. He's keeping on his same drawers, his same socks, his same hat. He's keeping everything the same because he wants to keep that luck, that beginner's luck. He's like, yo, I ain't changing. Everybody's sitting at the table. They having conversation. They talking or whatever. And so, Tati feels a certain type of way. And we find out that Tati has went behind Teddy's back and our back, and she went over there and she confronted, Crystal, basically like, I know you effing with Ted, I know you sleeping with him, like, damn, you jealous, you acting like Jada Blue, you thought Jada Blue was bad and this and that, and you was coming after her and saying that she was this and she was that, and look, you're doing the same thing that she was doing because you feel like the way you got, Teddy is the same way you're gonna lose him because you was sneaking behind people's back and messing with Teddy, even though Ted was possibly messing with Sky and possibly messing with Jada Blue, but he wasn't in a relationship, but you're actually in a relationship with him, Tati, but you don't trust him, and that's the thing because you seen how he did Jada Blue, and you feeling a certain type of way. You feel competition, and you wish that you didn't hire Crystal because she's a flooz and she look good and she got it going on and blase and the third. So you're feeling a little jealous, and you've been accused of sleeping your way to the top. Sleeping your way to the top of, Black Ink Crew. I'm just like, damn, like she's pissed. I'm telling you right now, she's pissed. And then you have, with Crystal, she comes through, and Crystal is feeling a certain type of way. Crystal is just like, she doesn't really want to be bothered with, Tati because Tati had attacked her, and basically she ain't sleeping with Ted. She don't want Ted. She thinks he's greasy. He's not her type, and basically she wants to make it on her own, and she ain't no, hood chick or whatever. I mean, she ain't no, sleep around with somebody's man type of chick. That's what she's trying to say. But I think she's definitely a hood chick. I think she definitely talks about being from the hood and, being raised by wolves and shit like that. So it is what it is with that situation. And then we have Ted. He comes downstairs. He puts his arm on Crystal, trying to make Tati jealous. Tati's feeling a certain type of way. She wants to jump across that table and get Crystal. And then Crystal was like, Teddy, don't be using me. Don't be touching me. Teddy was like, Why are you pushing my hand away? And then Krista was like, because I don't want anybody to get any ideas or anything like that. So Ted is just like, oh, because Ted is trying to make Tati jealous, which is very childish. If you still want her, you still want to be with her, you know, why you break up with her? Playing games. Like, come on, miss me with that bullshit. I'm just like, trifling. And so then we get young Bay. Bay's mother, she comes through and she gives C's that letter that he's actually going to be sued by, you know, none other than Alex and Donna. And you know, C's don't like that bullshit. C's don't like that shit at all. He's pissed off about being served, but he's going to still gamble. And then we have Des. Des is his cute self, his forgiving self. He has a nice heart. He's a good kid or whatever. And he just really trying to make his way. And basically just really trying to find his way because he grew up with parents that he didn't know and that were different from him. But he grew to love them. And then now he's actually having his official parents come through. So he's feeling a certain type of way. So him and Sky done got into it and everything like that. And they're basically apologizing to each other. And Sky looked good with whatever she had on, that hat. With the rhinestones, that hair, that fur coat, and red boots, that red fur coat. She had it going on. I was like, go Sky, go Sky. Sky looked good. Sky apologized. She was like, I don't know how to be a mother. I don't know how to do this thing. I don't know how to do that. And we honestly could say that Sky really doesn't know how to be a mother because she didn't raise her kids. And then she didn't have a stable mom because her mom has mental illness. So basically, she's trying her best to do this. She's trying to be good. She's trying to be a mother, but she just doesn't know how. And, you know, she's caught up in the entertainment world. She's caught up with all the fashion, the money, and trying to make it survive and stay lit and stay popping. And then at the same time, she's trying to be a mother. Something I knew wrote to her that, you know, she don't really know how to do. She needs some counseling. She got the money to get some counseling, get some advice, but they end up making up and they hug each other. And that is what it is. And then we got Donna. Donna's out here with her pretty colored hair. Oh, here she goes to meet, you know, Puma. Puma's a trip. She goes to meet Puma. Basically, she wants to work with him. So, you know, this is the end of her because, you know, when Rich did this, oh shit, he didn't come back. So Donna's going to work with Puma. We get to see Puma back on the shop. Puma's happy to have them cameras in there every step of the way. When he see Donna in there, he's happy. He's like, I got the cameras on me because you just know, Puma was on marriage boot camp not too long ago. So it is what it is. So Donna's begging and pleading for her job back. And she wants to work there. She wants to basically build up Art to Ink to the biggest shop, the baddest shop, and make it better than, Black Ink Crew, and basically bring down 113 and bring down, C's shop because she's a great tattoo artist. Like, how are you going to bring down C's shop, Donna? You yourself, you're not that great of a tattooer. You still an apprentice in some type of way. You still learning. You still growing. So, Puma's here for it. Puma was like, all right, let's do this, baby. Let's do this. I was like, Puma, you don't know what you're getting yourself into. And he don't really trust Donna because Donna was in his shop fighting, having sex, beat up a deaf girl, all type of stuff. Donna don't play, and Donna will get it on in a minute. In the bathroom, and outside, on the sidewalk, in a garbage dumpster, in the car next to the fire hydrant, she'll get it on. She don't care at all. That's not her. That's not her forte. So right now, everybody's at the table gambling. Caesar's doing good. He's up like $3,000 and change. They're almost at $6,000, the money that Walt needs to actually survive. And so I was just like, damn, let's do this, baby. And they're about to get it. They're about to get it done and everything like that. But what so happens is they put all their money in every single diamond. They put all the money in and everything like that. And guess what? They lose. He bet at black, and it ended up being red, so they lose all the money. Then you got Miss Kid talking about it was a bad idea. I was like, Miss Kid, you should have been there from the jump street. But, Miss Kid, she was there saying how she feels about the situation. But then we have, Crystal, she's actually talking to Toki basically about her hard life, her hard situation being beautiful. People assume that she wants to have sex for money, or she got to places because she's so pretty. Life has been easy to her because she's pretty. Of course, it's been easier because you're pretty too as well. But you are a strong woman and you're trying to work and basically earn your own merit off of your hard work and not your looks. but definitely people let you in the door because you are pretty. People are very nice to pretty people. You know, pretty people make the world go round sometimes. But you got to be pretty mind, heart, and soul too as well. So, but she seeks comfort with Toki. Toki gives her comfort, hugs her, and everything like that. So it goes well. And then we have what's her name? What's her name? Excuse me for that. Then we have, Tati. Tati's basically, she's upset. She just mad. She's heartbroken because Teddy done left. Teddy done bounced. But then she goes, you know what? I'm going to have fun that he's not here. She's basically glad that Ted's gone so he can't be looking at Crystal. And basically, I think Tati feels like a fool too as well. So they lost their money. And basically now they're trying to get a plan to get the money back. Young Bae's looking for her mother. She can't find her mother. Her mother's somewhere AWOL. And basically there's a credit card alert on, Bae's card because her mother be spending her money. So they can't find Mama Bae. She's over there somewhere gambling. They lost all the money that they had. And basically they're trying to scrum up together crumbs, 30 cents. $20, 5 cents or whatever, trying to get it popping, but it is what it is. And then we find out that Young Bae mother's over here and she done gambled all the money and she made the $6,019, and basically Walt is moving out the ghetto. I was like, damn, Walt should have been out together. There's no way that Sky got a boutique and she's doing all this, Miss Kitty's doing all this, and Walt is still living in the projects, but we know he was suffering from alcohol addiction. I hope everything is good with him on that note. But basically his kids won't be in the hood, they won't be in the PJs, and they get to see a better Walt, a stronger Walt, and that would be nice to see too as well. And so moving on from that situation, Young Bae mother can gamble. She got all that money back. She don't speak no English, but she knows how to play poker, baby. She's got it. She got it. Then we got Donna. She shows up for her first day at work as the second time around being employed over there at Art to Inc. And she looked good with that green hair. And basically the rules are no sleeping with anybody else's man. And then on top of that, show up to work on time. She does a tattoo. The tattoo kind of looked basic. I don't know if hand tattoo is supposed to look like the way they did, but it didn't look really good at all. So Donna's over there thinking she's going to be hurting C's because she's over there working at Art to Inc. Only thing that means is C's ain't going to let you back in his shop and it's over and finito. And so we get, Daz, he meets up with his father, Red, and basically he asks the father questions. Where were you? Where were you to protect me? Where were you when my mother couldn't raise me or couldn't provide for me? Where were you? Where were you when this was going on? He was like, I didn't know. I didn't know what happened. Like, you was just gone. She took me out your life. I didn't even know anything was going on. I didn't have no say. I had nothing. Your grandmother told me that her real age or whatever. And so Des was like, yo, the rumor is that, you shouldn't have been having sex with her. She was mad young, and Sky was mad young, but this is Sky's second baby. So, she had a baby before she had Genesis first, and then she had, then she had Des. So he probably did think that she was 18 years old because she already has a baby, and now she already has a child, and Sky was basically living like an adult because her mother was having all types of issues and problems and shit like that. So Sky was just raising herself, and she already had a baby. So she meets this dude, Red. He probably could have figured out that she was young by her conversation and realized that she was a minor or whatever. But anyways, the shit went down. It happened, and basically they're trying to make a peace and try to have a relationship. And he says, Sky took you from me. I never walked out of your life. She took you, blase and the third, but you didn't look for her because he was probably scared because of that statutory rape situation. So he really didn't have no control. And a lot of people don't want to deal with the court system or be bothered with the court system, especially a lot of males, because they think that they're always going to lose when it comes down to the law. So it is what it is. But he also has something over his head, and what he had over his head was that, he got an underage girl pregnant as he was an adult. So we have that situation. Basically, they hugged each other. They're gonna make it work. Dad said, I want to move on from here and get to know his father, blase and a third. And so Red was like, yo, last time I seen you, you was 3 years old, and this is the next time I see you is when you 19. He was like, I didn't know it was gonna be like this. I didn't know that you was gonna disappear for that long. This shit was hurtful. It sounded really bad. It was sad too as well that Des was without his father. Des was like, we just got to move forward, but Des is in a good position, and so as Genesis. But they have ramblings with their mother back and forth because Sky just don't know how to be that way, how to be motherly and basically control her anger. She needs to work on that, especially if she wants to build relationships with her children. Basically understand that she's the adult and she has to provide, the nourishment for the relationship with her children. And then move on from that, we got him crying. The shit was sad to see him out there just crying. I was just like, damn, I know he, Sky says that he alleged abuse, or he said he didn't put his hands on her. But it was just sad to see, like, damn, would it have been different if the father was in, Dad's life? Would it be better for him to at least have one parent around? Or was it okay for Sky just to take the kids and not tell either any father of the child where they were? Maybe they wasn't helping her at that time, but maybe they did get on their feet. At one point in time when they did get on their feet, they wasn't able to reach out to their children because they didn't know where they was. But I think they could have found out some way, somehow. I don't know if they could have got the information from the grandmother, because the grandmother is way off there in left field, which is Sky's mother, and Sky wasn't giving up a dime. She wasn't saying nothing. So it is what it is. I think it's wrong to deprive someone of their mother or their father. It's really wrong, because they should have the option. But she did give Des the option, and Des wants to know his father, so it is what it is. And so this Donna tattoo, I had to click on that. What do you think about Donna's tattoo? Is that, I don't know, like, I don't know how hand tattoo is supposed to be. I don't know it's supposed to be that big or whatever, but it looks pretty neat. But Donna's just, to me, she's just really getting it together. But her last tattoos of this season and last season has been pretty great, better than that other tattoo she did. And so then we got none other than you got your girl Donna. Basically, she's gonna meet up with C's because C's is upset. He wanted to meet up with Alex to find out what's good, what's going on, why you suing me, why you doing this bullshit or whatever. So Alex didn't come through. Donna came through and was basically like, what up, C's? You hurt Alex. You did this to Alex, Blase and the third. And C's was like, that's some bullshit. You put him up to this. You did this, Donna. Donna, you did this. C's is like, yo, I know you had something to do with it. I know you put that idea in his head. And C's is absolutely right, because Donna did. Donna was like, we're going to get your money, C's. You got 6 shops. You got this. You got that. You're going to pay for what you did to Alex. You're going to pay. And then C's was like, well, if Alex was here, I'd beat his ass. I'd give him a real ass whooping. It seems like from what the information they're giving us that Alex is hurt, but I don't know. We didn't hear from an actual doctor that said that Alex cannot tattoo anymore. Alex said he can't tattoo anymore, basically. So we're going to go with that. So it is what it is, but he can probably get in another field. But, having been arrested multiple times and probably only work experience is tattooing, it's probably hard for him to get work and pay bills in New York and take care of his son. Donna was like, yo, he can't even pick up his son. C's was like, I don't want to hear that shit. C's was pissed off. He was mad. He was upset. I was just like, shit, it's going down. Then we find out that the next episode, Alex is going to be getting at Donna, and I knew he was going to blame her, because he told her he did not want to go to Bay's wedding reception, or he didn't want to go to Bay's wedding, and he kept saying, I don't want to go there, I don't want to go there, it don't feel good, I don't want to go there. And Donna was like, nah, come on, let's go. And then when Donna got there, she wasn't being disrespectful, but she wasn't backing down from C's. And then C said the last time he seen Donna and Alex that, I'm gonna beat your man up because of you talking shit. And so Donna gets there, she's talking shit, but in a nice, nasty way, like she ain't really disrespecting C's, but C's already had it end for, Donna. That's last season, all Caesar did was shit on Donna, talked about her hair, her look, how fat she is, how ugly, how she's this, how she's that. He just totally disrespected her every chance he got last season, calling her garbage, trash, all types of stuff. And so, it went out of order. But he did give her chances to come back to the shop, even though Donna got into fights with other people. He forgave her, and she was trying to tell C's how to run his business, blah, and the third. But C should not took out his anger on Alex when he knows what type of person Donna is. He didn't just meet Donna. He knows what's up. He should have just let it be, fired Donna, and let her be on her way or whatever. But he jumped, Alex, and he bailed him out of jail and was acting like his big brother and gonna beat him up over some Donna shit. Like, it seemed like there was a lot more jealousy going on. Like, damn, like, you hated Donna that much, but you kept giving her second chances to come to the shop and work. So if you hated her that much, why you keep giving her second chances to work? And then on top of that, you're gonna beat up her boyfriend. But she jumped in. She was a down ass chick. So we'll see what happens. And Young Bae and, you know, Miss Kitty gonna get at it. They're gonna, and we know Young Bae wants to fight. We know Miss Kitty will get down when she needs to get down. This shit is gonna be crazy. Peace. I'm out. One love to all my peeps and my peoples. Tell me what you guys think about the episode. Do you guys really think that Alex is hurt? And also, do you think Teddy's gonna get back with Tati? And do you think that Crystal's gonna leave the shop, or she's actually gonna start flirting with Teddy, or she's just really gonna get into it? She's gonna get into it with, you know, Tati. And, you know, tell me what you guys think about that situation. But Walt is out the hood. He ain't in the projects. You know, they all got together. Basically was like, you know what? They done got Walt out the projects. But they gambled $6,000. C's, you could have gave Walt that $6,000. He could have been out the projects a long time ago, C's. Come on. Miss me with that bullshit. Peace. I'm out. One love to all my peeps and my peoples.